Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the First Report 5.0 with Fletcher Tabuto.
Clayton Mitchell.
And we've got a very, very special guest here, the Honourable Stuart Nash, the Minister of Police,
Revenue
Small Business.
and Fisheries.
Nice.
We've done it, we've pulled
It
it
took
off.
a few times,
It took a few
ladies and
times.
gentlemen.
We got there in
We
the end,
got
though,
there,
didn't we?
yeah.
Yeah.
So welcome, mate. Great to have you
Look,
here
it's
tonight.
great to be here. Thanks very much.
Look, as we said, we were going to do a couple of interviews, and the Honourable Stuart Nash is our very first interviewee. But look, police is a big part of your portfolio space. It must take up a lot of time. How are you finding that as a challenge, and what sort of things are you working on?
Look, it's a real privilege to be the Minister of Police. It really is. And let me give you two reasons why. First of all, we have got a magnificent police service. We really have. The men and women who keep our community safe, catch the bad guys, put them behind bars, do a fantastic job.
Great.
But let me tell you a little bit about this. So in the last police workplace survey, over 80% of the men and women who serve said that they're committed to the New Zealand Police Service and they're passionate about the communities that they protect.
Absolutely.
But what they also said is 60% said they've got an undue level of workplace stress and that they're not delivering on the promises that they make to their communities.
And
So-
we hear that, right?
Yeah.
When we talk to police in our communities, they're saying the same thing.
Totally.
They're doing a lot of work.
So by and large, you've got some really good men and women who are totally committed, but they know they haven't got the resources to do the job that they should be doing. And this is where I think, it's worked so well. So we came in, Coalition Politics, New Zealand First Labour, said 1,800 police.
It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we
strive
do.
to us over 3 years. And now I
Plus
reckon,
back office staff, right?
plus back office staff and the
So
resources
that's
needed.
frontline police,
That's front
1,800.
line police. And the thing that we did say, well, where this came from is because we heard this, didn't we? We were out there over the last sort of 3 years and we heard people say,
Exactly.
they're just not in our communities.
Yeah, well, we knew it.
And so we're going to deliver this. And, it's a fantastic story to go and tell. And the police themselves are saying, the last time there was a major increase in police was actually when Labour in New
That's
Zealand
right,
First,
2005 to 2008.
2008.
Yeah.
So it went from a ratio of about 470 people per police officer to 540. And it just blew out. And the nature of crimes changed. When that happened, we didn't have P. Burglaries weren't at the state they are at the moment.
And they were being checked and balanced and made sure that they were being, inquiries were going through. Look, I'm not here to blow smoke up you, but I do get to talk to a lot of police out there, and they're very, very pleased with how you're progressing and working. Like you've just picked
Just
up all
heard
up.
that today myself.
Yeah,
thanks,
no,
mate.
it's absolutely.
Cheers.
So
Yeah.
I for one, feel very, very pleased that you're here. Also, he's got huge guns. He obviously works out of the gym. How
Don't
do you keep
pose.
yourself
fit?
fit?
Don't pose.
No, look, the problem with this job
Yeah.
is that there's always a function on, and there's always something interesting happening in Parliament, or you've got to go to do something with regard to your portfolio, and you end up eating.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you don't exercise, you end up looking like Jerry Brownlee.
Oh, he's
how
just
to
the
go,
elephant in
just
the
saying,
room.
just
Oh, I
saying.
didn't mean to say that either. All right.
But it's important. It's important to keep
awkward.
healthy. Awkward. Yeah, okay. It's important to keep healthy because you know what it's like. I mean, you two are fit.
Oh, look.
Well, you're fit now. You used to be, mate. You're not that far off it. But well, you'll play for the parliamentary rugby team.
I tell you what, we should throw down a challenge to the police. All right, we'll get you out there to go over their obstacle course and see how you go. I reckon you give it a good crack.
Well, but the thing is, you got to strike that balance between working and just keeping fit and healthy.
Well, look, and I have to say this before we finish off, and then we'll go over to you, Fletch. But you are definitely the second most muscliest guy in Parliament, because of course Derek takes the biggest muscles, doesn't he?
You wouldn't even want to try and challenge Derek.
No,
I mean, the man knows it.
Intimidates me with this.
Intimidates
Yeah.
it.
Right, Fletch, have you got anything you want to finish off with?
Well, I don't know, mate. What time have we got on the screen?
Oh, it's only
here?
3 minutes.
It's,
No, it's actually 4 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
We
yeah.
can talk about anything, mate.
Well, no, I think we should say goodnight to everyone. And,
All right. Until next week, Minister, thank you so much for coming on to our show. We'll
Great
get
to
you
be here,
back.
gentlemen.
We'll see you out there on the
Fantastic.
streets.
And go hard. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time because there's going to be someone a hell of a lot more interesting than me, probably, eh?
Well, no, nobody gets any more interesting than you, mate.
there
We've
you
got
go,
Winston
mate.
coming.
Oh,
Winston
well,
will
there
be
you go.
there. Yeah.
Tune in for that, man. He's the
Wonderful.
legend. He's the legend.
Good night, everyone.